Welcome to 6 Minute Hump Day, where we help entrepreneurs get through their busy week with a dash of inspiration, motivation, and a touch of education.
Welcome to episode number 66 of the Jeff Knows Inc. podcast. I'm your host, Jeff Lopes. Super excited to have on our 6 Minute Hump Day this week. ABC star of Extreme Makeover and Dentist to the Stars, Dr. Bill Dorfman, bringing us a 6-minute lesson on the importance of a mentor. Sit back, everyone. Take out your notepads and enjoy. We are live on the Jeff Knows Inc. podcast. I'm super excited for our 6-minute Hump Day this week. We have Dr. Bill Dorfman. We are going to talk about the importance of a mentor and how it could achieve and change a life of a young entrepreneur. Hello, brother. How are you?
I'm good. So probably the strongest and best way to succeed is to not recreate mediocrity, but to copy genius. And the best way to copy genius is to find a great mentor. We do a program every year for students 15 to 25. It's called LEAP. It's a motivational leadership program for high school and college kids. We teach it at UCLA every year. This year will be July 18th to the 24th, where we bring in these amazing speakers. When I say amazing, I'm talking about, Eric Garcetti, our mayor, Anthony Hopkins, Paula Abdul, Mark Wahlberg, Kathy Bates, Michael Strahan, on and on and on and on. And these people share the secrets of their success with these students. And it is phenomenal. And I'll tell you something. Every year we do this, and we teach things at LEAP that they don't teach at any other program like this. And one of the things we teach, and I'm looking for this, I don't have it here, are called, it's appreciation. And we have the kids write appreciation notes. And it's a little notepad. It says, I appreciate. And then you say what you appreciate and why. And then you sign it, right? And so during the week, Mark Wahlberg will speak. And out of 400 kids, he probably got 300 I appreciate notes. And different speakers will speak. Or kids do things that other kids appreciate in the program. Last year, in 2019, when we did the program live, out of 400 kids, I got 400 I appreciate notes. 99% of them said, hey, Dr. Bill, thank you for LEAP. LEAP changed my life. Now, I said 99%. Why? Because 1% said, hey, Dr. Bill, LEAP saved my life. And I know it did. These kids come into this program and they're lost. They don't have support. They don't have a good support group behind them. And one of the first things we do with kids at LEAP is we put them in groups with 10 other kids their age that they can be with for that whole week. And then hopefully they stay in those groups afterwards. And one of the things that we love to do is to create small forums, small mastermind groups where these kids can continue to meet. But the highlight of LEAP, the pinnacle of LEAP, is our mentor workshop. And everything leads to that. On Friday, we'll get 100 different professionals from all walks of life, doctors, lawyers, firefighters, screenwriters, actors, you name it. And the students get to sit there and ask these successful people questions about their career, about their profession, about their lives, and the things that they've been able to overcome to become successful. And mentorship is huge. I attribute a huge part of my success to having great mentors.
I was going to ask you that. Who can you recall that had biggest impact on you?
I would say there's three. First of all, my parents. My parents are amazing. My dad, he is such a class act. Talk about a gentleman. I actually teach a course called How to Be a Gentleman, and I fashioned it after my father. I've never heard my father swear, curse. He is the kindest, sweetest man ever. And my mother is the rock. My mother is beyond. She's a 3-time cancer survivor. And when you talk to her every day, the world is beautiful. My grandfather, Arthur, was an amazing businessman. He taught me a lot about business. And Jeff Golub Evans, we lost him. He's he was a Renaissance man. He was the most amazing dentist, and he taught me the power of PR. He taught me how to work with a publicist. And they don't teach you that in dental school, but believe me, that was one of the most critical factors to the success in everything I did in life, because being a successful dentist gave me the opportunity to be on ABC's Extreme Makeover, gave me the opportunity to start a whitening company and create Zoom, tooth whitener, and all these other things. And I'll tell you, one of the crowning moments in my life was when I was filming Extreme Makeover and Dr. Jeff Golub Evans was in town. And I asked the producers if he could assist me chairside.
That's awesome.
So he could be on TV, right? Because I was the only dentist on the show. They had a lot of plastic surgeons. I was the only dentist. And he was my mentor. That's awesome. And at one of the commercial breaks, he looked at me and he said, "You know what? This is such a beautiful moment." I said, "Why?" He says, "When the teacher becomes the student."
I love that. I knew you were going to go there with that. I love that. That's amazing.
So my lesson to you and your community is find great mentors. And it's crazy. I get DMs. I have 1 million followers on Instagram, and I answer all my own. I get DMs from people saying, "Hey, Doc, can I come and shadow you?" I don't know these kids. I always say yes. I have over 200 dental students a year come and shadow me. Now with COVID, no.
Yeah, of course.
Before COVID, yes. But, never be bashful. There's a lot of people that are really happy to help young students find success.
Yeah, we talked about that before we went to air. Like I've mentored 64 young entrepreneurs in the last 3 years, and I've never charged a penny. It's the exact same thing, just giving back to the community, which is, I think it's almost a successful person's responsibility to give back, pass on their knowledge. So I love that part. Congratulations on everything you're doing. Young entrepreneurs out there, mentors, young students, the Leap Foundation, a great program. Next year, hopefully we'll be back live with a Zoom
It will be.
Cross our fingers. Thank you so much for this 6-minute hump day. Great little lesson for everybody to learn. On our show notes, I'm going to put all the information, how to get a hold of Dr. Bill, how to DM if you have any questions, how to get a hold of the foundation. Thank you so much for this little 6-minute hump day. Dr. Bill will be on a full episode in a few weeks, so I cannot wait for that early 2021. Happy holidays. Thank you so much, brother.
All right. Thanks, Jeff.
That's a wrap for today. I want to thank our guest, Dr. Bill Dorfman, for taking time out of his busy schedule to be a guest on the Jeff Knows Inc. podcast. Great interview, great conversation. If you guys enjoy this podcast as much as I did, please spread the word. Tell your friends, tell your family. We're trying to build something special here. If you guys enjoyed it as well, leave a 5-star review. That would be greatly appreciated. Until next week, everyone, keep